Also developing still at this hour, Dubuque County Sheriff's Office and authorities in Dane County, Wisconsin are looking to a series of deadly events in the last 24 hours. Tonight, 3 people are dead following a shooting, a chase, and a standoff. It all began in Dubuque County, southern Dubuque County near Lamont yesterday afternoon, ended last night in Dane County, Wisconsin. And just into the KWWO newsroom in the last 30 minutes, we've learned more about the relationship between the person of interest who is now dead and one of the victims, also deceased. With that in mind, let's go live right now to KWWO reporter Daniel Perot. He's out in rural Dubuque County where this began near Lamont. Tell us more about what you've learned here in just the last hour or so, Daniel.
Yeah, that's right, Ron. We are learning more about the deaths of that woman here at this farm in rural Dubuque County, as well as the 13-year-old girl in Wisconsin and a Wisconsin man. Authorities say that Alexander Grunke was Tana Poppy's ex-boyfriend. We've also just learned that there was a domestic abuse injunction against Grunke from Poppy that was in effect until 2027. As part of that order, Grunke was not supposed to have any firearms, but he obviously got a firearm because authorities say he shot and killed Tana Poppy last night. He then took Tana's kids, a 13-year-old and a 5-month-old, and went to Wisconsin. The older one was not Grunke's, but court documents say they did have a young baby together. Grunke then led police in Wisconsin on a chase in Dane County. The 13-year-old died shortly after. Grunke then barricaded himself inside a house for several hours before he took his own life. As of now, Sheriff Kennedy says they do not believe anybody else was involved, but they will fully investigate what happened and run down all possible leads to make sure that is the case.
We'll go, talk to as many people as we can, because the biggest thing is, even though it appears that the situation sadly resolved itself, we want to make sure that there isn't someone out there that isn't being held accountable for their part in this.
Sheriff Kennedy says his deputies are working the Dubuque side of this investigation while Dane County is working the Wisconsin side of it. He told me the two agencies are collaborating with each other and working together.
Our CSI investigators are the ones that will be handling this and will continue to process these scenes as this investigation continues. We are putting all of our resources in place right now to ensure that we uncover all of the facts of this incident, including our deputies, our crime scene investigators, our detectives, and any other resources that are needed.
According to those court documents we were able to obtain, Grunke was charged in March with abduction and interference with child custody in Wisconsin. In January, Poppy reported her daughter missing and told police she thought her daughter ran away with Grunke. Police later found the daughter in Madison. Court documents also say that Poppy told police she believed her daughter and Grunke had a sexual relationship. The girl denied that, but said that she did love him like a father. The court documents also say that Grunke provided meth and cocaine to the daughter, and just in the last few minutes here, we've been able to confirm that Grunke was in fact on the sex offender registry in the state of Wisconsin because of a 2006 conviction. Live in Dubuque County, Daniel Perot, News 7, KWWO.
Yeah, Daniel, thanks for the update. Very tragic case. Now, we should point out, Dubuque County authorities point out that this is particularly dangerous for all women who are trying to get out of an abusive or a dysfunctional relationship. Very, very difficult situation.
And there is help available if you are in an abusive domestic situation. You can reach out to the National Domestic Violence Hotline or call the Iowa Victim Service Call Center as well.